So we are going to start the show. The listening subtest. So write down your problems. So what are the problems you are facing in listening? So we'll discuss. Here you have an additional problem, that is the pronunciation. So the listening subtest. So listening is one of the 4 skills of the language learning process. So any language, so 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, speaking. Listening will be always the first. Now listening. What's the difference between listening and hearing? So that makes the difference. Listening is a higher level of word than hearing. Hearing happens automatically. Even you are not interested to listen, hearing happens. For example, when you are reading a notebook, the telephone rings. So you hear automatically. On your part, you have no interest, but automatically you hear. So there is no focus, there is no attention, there is no concentration, but you automatically hear it. So only your ears are open, that's all. But listening is a different style. You put your body, mind, and spirit. You feel that it's not to miss. That interest will be there. Focus, attention, and concentration will be there. You will be a little serious, not to miss anything. Okay? You will be serious, not this intentional hearing is listening. Unintentional listening is hearing. So that's it. If you do with intention, it is listening. If it happens automatically without your intention, then it is hearing. You have to remember that. So keep in your mind that when you are doing the listening test, it's not hearing test. That's what I'm telling you. It is the listening test and not the hearing test. That means you have to intentionally force yourself to listen to everything. It should come from the depth of your heart. Okay? That focus should be there deep within. Now, in the OET, the listening subtest is the first test. So now what are you going to do? When you sit for the test, OET, first it will start with listening. Then only there will be reading. After that, writing, speaking maybe afterwards, in the afternoon or the next day, according to the situation. So, the questions. You have to know why this listening is in the beginning. They can put in the last. But why did they put in the beginning? Because, you know, when you drive a vehicle, gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, like that. So here in gear 1, you need very less things, less focus, less attention, less speed, less thoughts, less understanding, less control, everything, gear 1. You need not focus much. So listening happens. So something comes and you have to listen, that's all. You need not have to have that much of effort like reading and writing. So writing, everything you should dig out from your brain. And speaking also, spontaneously you have to do everything. So here in the listening subtest, it is very easy. Just you to follow and you have to write the answer then and there. Once it is lost forever. So following the pace of this audio is more important. So this is a passive skill, not an active skill. Passive skill. What do you mean by passive skill? Passive skill means you don't do much there. It automatically happens. It is passed on to you, whether you like it or not, whether you are interested or not, whether you know or not. It automatically goes into your ears. So that is listening. Very important. And next one. There are 3 parts in the OET listening subtest. There are 3 parts in the OET listening subtest. Part A, Part B, and Part C. Now, why are there these 3 parts? What is the reason? What is the concept behind it? A part is simple. B part is little difficult. C part is the most difficult. So the level goes like that. The intensity goes like that. Easy to difficult, simple to complex, known to unknown, generic to specific. Once again, simple to complex, easy to difficult, known to unknown, generic to specific. So these are the 4 steps you have to think when you are doing the listening. So in all the 3 parts, the specific information is more important than the generic information. For example, tablets. What tablets? Aspirin. So aspirin is more important than tablets. So that is very essential. So follow these 3. They will be in the same order. Question after question, question. Before first question, second question will not come. Before 5th question, 7th question will not come. So 10th question comes first, then 11th question comes next. This is the order, that's all. It comes in a sequence. So no need to panic. Then next, number of questions. Number of questions. Number of questions. What is number of questions? 42 questions. 42 questions are there. So these 42 questions are there in the official occupational English test. They are grouped into 3 parts. Now, why these questions? These questions demand answers. What type of questions? What type of answers? So different questions, you have to use different strategies. You have to apply these strategies and you have to use them when you are, for example, in part A, you will apply inductive and deductive reasoning. Part B, logical reasoning. Part C, practical application strategies. So there are three different layers or levels. So you have to answer all these 42 questions and within that 45 minutes of time. So time-bound questions. You cannot come back. Once part A is finished, the papers will be taken. You cannot get back those papers because they are time-bound questions. 15 minutes and there ends. Next part B and part C together with 30 minutes. You have to finish in 30 minutes. So you have to follow the system step by step. You don't have any chance. So here what you can do is, you can do first part C and then you can do part B. But that's the wrong attitude. So part B are easier than part C. So if you go to part C, they will take longer time maybe, and you will miss the time of coming to part B. So first easier ones you finish, then go to part C. That is always the best option. And if you don't understand any question, ignore that question and go to the next question.
Sir.
Hello?
Sir, are you talking about reading?
This is listening.
Yeah, but you said they will take your paper back, so they don't take paper part A in the listening, and we can't choose part B or C.
Yeah. Sorry. I was lost. Yes. So
Okay.
this will be totally in totality together. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. So part A, you will finish in that time. But again, part B, okay, they will not take, but you cannot come back there because you cannot do anything there because the audio has gone already. You cannot revisit the audio. You cannot revisit the audio because the audio is lost forever. So now you go to part B and the question is gone and you cannot come to the same question. Maybe you can rewrite, check, correct something, but the answer is gone forever. So every question, once it is gone, it's not like reading. Reading part B, you can go back to the second question. You can go back to the first question also at the end of after finishing part C. If you have some difficult questions, you can revisit these questions. But in listening, what happens? If you come to part B, nothing is there because the audio is gone forever. That is what I meant to say. So only taking part was the other thing, mistake. Other than that, everything is the same. You cannot come back. Even if you come back, you are not going to do anything in part B because the audio will be played only once. The question after question. But it's not the same case in reading. Reading, the script is in front of you. So you can first finish part C, then you can finish part B. Or first finish first three questions, then next three questions you can, anywhere you can do. But you cannot do that with the case of listening. That is what I tell. Fine. The next one. Test duration. This listening subtest lasts for around 40 minutes. Around 40 minutes. So once the question is gone, it is gone forever. You cannot get back to that. That is how to remember. Now, audio recordings. You hear each recording once only. They will not be repeated under any circumstance. So that one particular time, you have to focus. You have to focus that one particular time. If you miss, yes, that is tossed up. So you lost it. So be careful. It's the one and only choice, one and only time. So definitely you are left with no other option. So you have to be full 100%. Facts, focus, attention, and concentration techniques. You have to apply all these things. The next one, the recordings will not be repeated. Next, practical approach. Practical approach. There are 3 separate parts in the listening test. Now, be prepared for all these things before the test day. You should know the format. So how many questions in which part? What should you do? For example, there are some students who go to the exam hall. They keep the question paper in front of that. And before the beep sound comes, they will tell you, now you have 30 seconds to look at the questions 1 to 12. You have 30 seconds to look at the questions 1 to 12. And these people, what they do, they don't know what to do. So they look at the walls, they look at the other people, they look at the ceiling, or they look at the tape recorder or whatever it is, or they look at the invigilator. So why? Because they don't know what to do. So these 30 seconds, what are you supposed to do is, he's telling you, you have some 30 seconds to look at these questions 1 to 12. So in these 30 seconds, you have to do skimming, scanning, underlining, guesswork, and lot more. Reasoning, checking, possible options, you can find out. That is what it is. If you don't know the format of the test, why is he telling you have 30 seconds? And why are you not using those 30 seconds? If you underline, you will be ready. Okay? You will be ready with it. So be ready with the format. Next, all of the listening content is appropriate for healthcare professionals in all the 12 different professions. What do you mean by this? For example, this is a common exam. This is a common exam. The people belonging to all the 12 professions, nursing, medicine, and all the other 12. All the other 12 are important. So all these common, try to understand that this content is common. That means everyone in these 12 professions can answer these questions. That means this is not profession specific task. These are common tasks. Common tasks. They may give medicine related or doctor or patient, or they may give nursing or patient or physiotherapist patient, surgeon and patient, or a senior in charge and a junior nurse, or a training, or a manual, or something like that. They'll be reading out or they'll be talking. So all these things are common for everyone. So some people were asking me, sir, are these listening and reading for nurses only? Then what about doctors? I was surprised. Doctors asking these questions. I felt really very sad. So you have to know that these are common for all the things. Next, the listening subtest does not require specialist knowledge in any particular healthcare field. So this is commonality, common areas. They'll take those things which are common for everyone. That means everyone in these 12 professions should know these things. So those areas only will be discussed. Those areas only will be discussed. So this is not related to only one particular healthcare professional. It is common for all. So they do not need specialist knowledge. Ordinary information only. Everything will be ordinary information. Next, criteria. The listening content tests the candidate's level of English language proficiency in a healthcare specific environment. So within that area, not outside that area. English language proficiency in a healthcare specific environment. So you have to realize that thing. Analysis. Now, let us study the three parts of the listening subtest separately. We are analyzing the three parts. So part A, part B, and part C. First, we will see part A. Now, there are two different consultations. So part A comprises of consultations. Consultation 1 and consultation 2, or extract 1 and extract 2. Consultation 1 may be a doctor with a nurse. Consultation 2, a doctor with a patient, and consultation 2 may be a surgeon with a patient. So some professional with a patient, that is consultation. So there are two different consultations. Now in each consultation, a healthcare professional is talking to a patient. So the first consultation, one particular professional will be discussing with the patient regarding his problems, regarding his medication, regarding his medical history, regarding his treatment and diet and exercises and all the things related to that particular patient. Only one person, only one patient. Next, a task. In each consultation, there is one note completion activity. In each consultation, there is one note completion activity. There are 12 fill in the blanks. So 12 in the first consultation and 12 in the second consultation. So they'll go in an order, so no need to worry. So duration. The part A lasts around 10 minutes. Each consultation is around 5 minutes. So first consultation 5 minutes and second consultation 5 minutes. Altogether you are dealing with this part A for 10 minutes, 5 minutes each. Then assessment. What is this assessing? I have told you time and again the same thing. Part A tests the ability to understand and record specific information about the patients. For example, if you say surgery, what surgery? Surgery is common. It is general. Surgery may be hip surgery, shoulder surgery, knee surgery, or ankle surgery. So it may be anything. Hip, knee, ankle, elbow, wrist, shoulder, or anything. Surgery may be anything. So what surgery? It may be heart surgery or brain surgery. Anything it may be. So surgery is generic. We want specific information. So A part tests the ability to understand and recall specific information about the patients, not the general information. For example, if he says tablets, what tablets? Okay. What tablets? If they are giving common name and brand name, so brand name is more important. For example, doctor. The doctor, what type of doctor? Doctor only, but he is a surgeon maybe, or he may be ophthalmologist or something like that, special field. So specialist, doctor. So his specialty is given, doctor goes silent, and the specialty, cardiologist, becomes important. Because doctor is common, cardiologist is particular, specialist, information. Now part B. There are 6 different extracts from various situations at the workplace. So part B, there are 6 extracts. That means you are here 6 different audios, 6 different pieces. In every extract, there will be one medical professional talking to another medical professional, or one doctor giving training to 4 nurses, or one surgeon explaining the problem to a superintendent, or a professional giving a lecture. So you have to understand these things, and that extract will be spoken extract, and you have to listen to that, and you have to give the answer. And all these things are related to the workplace only. They may be from different sets. The next one, extracts. In each extract, you hear healthcare professionals either talking to each other or to a patient, one doctor to another doctor, or one doctor to a nurse, or one doctor talking to nurses. So you have to understand this very clearly. One doctor talking to another doctor, or one doctor talking to the nurse, or one doctor talking to the patient, or one doctor giving a lecture, something like that. So there may be different things. Okay, it's talking to. Maybe talking to is different from talking with. Okay, maybe it is one way. Talking to means one way. Talking with means 2 ways. So you have to be very careful. So either talking to each other or to a patient, each other. So that means it's 2 way. So that may be like that also. Next one, activity. There is one multiple choice question to answer regarding each extract. So for every extract, you will have one question, and there will be choices. So ABC, choices you have. And you have to select only one choice, because only one is the right option and 2 are the wrong options. So only one answer will be there. There are no 3 answers, only one answer. So you have to select the best possible answer. Best possible answer. Next, duration. Part B lasts around 10 minutes. 10 minutes, around 10 minutes. That means it may be 8 minutes or 12 minutes or 9 minutes or 11 minutes, or if that matters, 10 minutes. So 8 to 12 you can consider. Next. So assessment. What is it assessing? The tests assess the ability to understand, whether you are able to understand what they are speaking or not. If you are able to understand, you will gain the score and you will get the marks. If you are not able to, you lose the marks. That's all. So you have to be able to understand what they are speaking very clearly, perfectly. Then these are related to these speaking extracts are related to everyday workplace interaction. So there's two people are interacting in the same location. So that you have to notice. Next, part C. In part C, you hear two longer recordings. So these longer recordings, so there will be like a different, say 6 different layers. So he will talk about diabetes. First one, he will talk about diabetes. Second one, causes of diabetes. Third one, the disadvantages of diabetes. Fourth one, the medication for diabetes. Fifth one, the exercise for diabetes. Sixth one, the diet for diabetes. So like this, 6 and paragraphs, like oral paragraphs, written paragraphs, oral paragraphs. There is no difference. There the script is there. Here the audio is heard. If the audio is kept, if the audio is given, that becomes listening test. If the script is given, that becomes reading test. That's all. There is no difference. Not much difference. So you hear two longer recordings. Next, audio scripts. Audio scripts. Each recording is either an interview or a workplace presentation. So what do you mean by interview? That means somebody is asking a doctor or a specialist, how is the situation and all. Then that is called an interview. And a workplace presentation. So workplace presentation means they are going to present something, how and what to do in a particular situation, deal with a particular problem. That is called workplace presentation on a topic related to healthcare. Next one, activity. So there are 6 multiple choice questions to answer about each recording. So one recording will have 6 questions and all the questions go in order, one after another. So 7, then 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. So you have to answer accordingly. There will be 4 choices. 1 is the right option and 3 are the wrong options. Time. This part lasts around 15 minutes. 15 minutes. That means 7.5 minutes. Almost. Approximately 7.5 minutes. That means 6 minutes to 9 minutes. You can think about that. Each one may up and down approximately. Okay. Part C. What does it test? The objective of this test, it tests the ability to understand the speaker's ideas. What is the idea of the speaker? What are the experiences of the speaker related to this particular topic? That means opinion-based, fact-based, ideology-based, sequence-based, causes and effects, like that one. There are many things you have to understand. Next, instructions. Before each recording, you hear information about the context and instructions about what you have to do. So for example, they will tell you, now you hear a gynecologist or a surgeon. What is his name? Or no problem. Talking to a patient regarding his operation. So like that. So who is speaking? With whom is he speaking? What is the problem? What is the name of the patient? What is the name of the doctor? Or where they are? All these things about the context. About the context. You will get the information there. And then you will be instructed what you have to do. For example, they'll tell you, listen to the audio and based on what you hear, select the right answer. Only one answer. You have only one option. You have to make it black. Okay, make it black, don't tick. Afterwards in the exam also you'll get habituated like that only. So blacken. Many people lose the mark because computer cannot read like that. So instructions about what you have to do. Next, printed directions. And these directions are also printed on the question paper. Whatever they are speaking, the directions and instructions, they will be there in the question paper also. Now, pre-listening. Before each listening, you have time to read through the questions. So they'll say you have 30 seconds or you have 10 seconds or you have 2 seconds or 10 seconds or 5 seconds. They'll be telling like that until the beep sounds. So you have to time to read through the questions. Next one, guesswork. Think about what you are going to hear before you answer the questions. So the audio will come, the audio will be played. Before that, in the preparation time or the reading time, or the pre-listening time. Pre-listening is reading. So you are going to go through these things. So pre-listening time, then you have to go through all these things. You have to see what the question is. You have to understand who, what, where, when, why. Okay, how much you can guess. So this is all about this is all about your listening test. So now we are going, these are the basics. You should know. Many people don't know. They just go for the answering the questions. Okay. So was the orientation session useful? Many things, I think, new things you have learned. You know what to do, when to do, why to do, how to do now. So you can just write yes or you can write no. If it was useful, write yes. If it is not useful, write no. If it is useful, write yes. If it is not useful, write no. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Yeah. Yes. So common listening. Right. Save as listening. Okay, I have to save this one first, no? I'll save. Save as listening part C. Okay. 1 to 6 questions. Yeah, break is there. 5 minutes break is there. So now here, you can give me also. So common reading. So here common listening. Common listening. Yeah, common listening. Fine. Huh. So now we have finished the orientation. Now we are going to the questions. You can have a break for 3 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, because we are going into the depth of the subject. Okay, so 5 minutes, short break, because my throat needs some rest. Otherwise, tomorrow I cannot take class. A short break, because I have been on a long session. Before also I have taken one session, and now reading I have taken, and this is another one I have taken. Here, 5 minutes, please. So, right. Are you ready for a serious round? Okay. Yep. So how many of you are ready? Let me check. 12 students are there. Okay, fine. So yes. So two students are ready. Manpreet and Nidhi. What about the others? Okay. So just comment yes or no. So those who are ready can just type there. Yeah, Shaila, tell me what do you want? You have some question? Shaila, have you any question to ask? Okay. You can unmute and ask if you have any question. Okay. So common listening. B001. Common listening B001. Okay. Is this? The name of this girl, Sarita. Okay. Right. Fine. So three students joined. One is the new students. Only three students I have taken. I tell no, I don't take too many students. The three students are Sinju, then Sarita, and Sinsi, Sinju, and Sarita. Three students only I have given admission. I have left four more places I did not give because I did not like many students. Okay, most of them were working, so that's why I did not give. And some students, they wanted to have only 20 days. And that is the reason why I did not give. Because they are going for the exam on the 6th. They are working and they want in 15, 20 days. I said, no. No problem. We'll have more students later. No problem. I need only 4 students more. So anyhow, I'll get those students. So the 3 students only I took. So one is Sinju. Now let us introduce Sinju to our group. Okay. Sinju is here. Sinju. Hello, Sinju.
Hello, sir.
Okay. How are you, Sinju?
Good, sir.
I think your brain is already damaged by now. Afternoon onwards, I'm taking the classes one after another, one after another. Is that okay? How do you feel our sessions?
Okay.
How do you
Yes, no,
feel
sir.
about
No
our
problem.
sessions?
Yeah.
You like them or you don't want?
No, I want, sir. I want.
Okay, from tomorrow onwards, like everyone, one by one, I'll be calling and I'll give feedback. I'll be one by one, I'll talk and I'll discuss with them. So, fine. So, you can just message. So, once you are strong enough, then afterwards, I'll stop giving one by one and I'll correct and I'll post. And if you have any doubts afterwards, you can call and ask me. I hope you are comfortable with that. And Sarita and Sinsi, they are not here. Okay. So Sarita and Sinsi. So, yeah. Sarita. Can join. So three only I gave. Fine. Right. 3. No, 4. 4 I gave. 4 I gave. She will join tomorrow, it seems. Yeah, 4, not 3. I'm sorry. So 2 students I gave admission yesterday. One is Sarita, only for reading. Sorry, Sinju, I don't remember. One person for only reading. And even if it is for reading, you attend listening because reading is related to listening only. Same like that. Okay. So then, where is this challengers? So, received with thanks. Can join the sessions regularly. Okay. And then where is Sinsi? Sinsi is absent now. Can I call you Sinsi? Why she did not join? Okay, fine. Right. When don't share these links with everyone because I don't want too many people on the platform. Is enough. Right. Now coming to the point. So I was thinking on Saturday I'll fill the remaining 3 seats. So 4 are booked. So the remaining 3 seats I will book them on Saturday. Yeah. And I was really happy. I did not get time to collect the certificates and post. Gino George, her certificate also I did not take. Okay. I should have asked. At least I remember now. Otherwise, I'll forget. Gino, please send your certificate. So she got UK score already. Please send me your scorecards results. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah. Listening. Reading. Common listening. So listening is one go, all the paper together. Instead of least one sentence I told wrongly. So that was regarding reading because sometimes, I okay. I was teaching reading, then afterwards I'm teaching listening. So I was in that for a minute. Okay, here. Part B. C. What did we think? What was the point? C or B? Which was the most? Part C. C. Yeah, part C. Yeah, this is a new one, right? Okay. Part C. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
part C. Yes. Part C. After this part C, today part C, see, two questions I will explain, part C. Then afterwards, I will be explaining you about another writing task. Last time I have explained Gerald Baker. Then I will explain another writing task. So I'm getting them ready for the next session. Only regular students can attend the session. So this will be writing task. So those who are registered for writing and all the 4 skills, they can only join. So I'll send you the link personally. So writing task. Okay, complete session. This will be for 90 minutes. 90 minutes. I will be explaining you about relevance and irrelevance. Relevance versus irrelevance. Sorry. Relevance. Relevance versus irrelevance. Number 1. So what is relevant information? What is irrelevant information? I'm going to explain that. That will be for 15 minutes. Because already I have told you about the other than the body parts. Address, date, subject, salutation, closing off, signing off, and sender's address. All this I have already given. No need to worry about that one. Now 15 minutes for the relevance versus irrelevance. Relevance versus irrelevance. Next one is organization. Don't miss this lecture, and especially all the students. Okay, this is 15 minutes. Organization 15 minutes. What do you mean by organization? Which paragraph should come first? Which paragraph should come last? That is organization. You have to realize this one. So 15 minutes plus 15 minutes, 13 minutes. Then next one, active to passive. Many students can write active versus passive voice. Okay, active versus passive voice. This is for 15 minutes. No, 30 minutes. This is the most tough. Sorry, this is the toughest part. So 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, plus 30 minutes, 1 hour. And 30 minutes is question answer session. 30 minutes, question answer, Q&A. Okay. So all the registered students can send me a message and you'll get the link. And this link is not shared. It will not be shared even in the YouTube. I will not post these things because this is a very special lecture. Okay, only for you people who are attending live session. So, right. So it is 90 minutes session. So how many? So who is interested? Based on the demand, I will take. Otherwise, no problem. See you tomorrow. I'm going to take this one. And what I'm going to teach you today. Yeah, another lecture I'll take tomorrow morning. What I teach now will not be taught today, but the writing I will teach. That is morning batch writing. This is evening batch writing. But those who are serious, they can attend morning batch and evening batch also. Why should I teach the same thing again and again? Now I teach the same thing and tomorrow morning I'll teach the same. Anyhow, I am teaching. So why not? Why not? I teach. a different one only. So why not? I teach a different one. So two things I'll teach. Those who are attending the morning, they will attend morning. The writing, I'm teaching writing, morning writing, evening writing. Why should I teach the same thing? There are thousands of letters. So I can take different one. It's okay. The same things, organization, relevance and irrelevance, active and passive voice. I'll teach now, I'll teach tomorrow also. But this example I'll take now, that example I'll take tomorrow. So two, okay, and afternoon also, if possible, I'll take another one tomorrow. No, morning and afternoon batch, I'll take one tomorrow and in between, and an evening batch and night batch, now I'm taking. Right. So, who is interested? You can attend. Right. Because I'm not going to put this on the YouTube. Okay. Yeah. So, those who are interested can send me a personal message on WhatsApp and I'll send you the link. I will take only 7 students. Okay. 7 students. So, regular students, how many students are there? I will take, no problem. Minimum 7 students are there, then I will take. Otherwise, I will not take. So, fine. So, that will be the depth. That is the main part. The height of writing. So, don't miss after this session. I'll take 2 speaking questions. It will go for almost a half an hour. And afterwards, we'll take the writing session. Okay. Fine. Yeah, this is the question. Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is a different style. This is a different style. Okay. Yeah, you can attend any one session, that is enough. One session you must attend, either in the morning or in the afternoon. So morning batch students can attend in the morning, afternoon batch students can attend in the afternoon, evening batch students. Yeah, Nidhi, if you want, you can attend in the morning, no problem. The same things I'll explain, but only the case notes will be different. Case notes will be different, that's all. So no problem. If you want to attend tomorrow morning, you can attend. Anyhow, morning batch is different. So morning batch, I'm explaining anyhow. So no need to worry. It's not compulsory for you all to attend every session. But if in case you want to attend, you can attend, no problem. The more, the better. Yeah. Because you'll get a lot of examples. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Right. This is one. This strategy will be different, so don't get panicked. I'll explain you everything. This is the question number 25. Copy. No, part B, no. We're going to part C. Yeah. Part C is here. Chagas. This is Chagas only. So why should I worry? So it's already pasted, copied. Fine. Same question. Why does Dr. Roberts? Okay, fine. Already the questions are ready there. So no worry. Okay. Yes. Fine. So that's it. That is the question. 001. That is the question. Chagas. Okay. Fine. Okay. Listening test, sample test 1. Yeah. So listening sample test 1, part A, B, and C.
C. In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear health professionals talking about aspects.
So
In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear health professionals talking about aspects of their work. For questions 31 to 42, choose the answer A, B, or C, which fits best according to what you hear. Complete your answers as you listen. Now look at Extract 1. Extract 1, questions 31
So
to
here-
36. You hear an interview with a cardiologist called Dr. Jack Robson, who's an expert.
So he'll be explaining everything. So let me give a clear picture of this story.
Part C.
Okay. Mistakes happen. So this is part C, question C001, and this is question number 31. This is question number 31. T1. Okay. This doesn't fit fine. Okay. T1. Okay. So 31, question number 31. Fine. So why does Dr. Robson regard Chagas as a neglected disease? Okay. I'm going to give you an idea. Once we listen and you do the answers, I'll explain you all the things. Now let us see here. This is the question.
In this part of the test, you'll hear two different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear health professionals talking about aspects of their work. For questions 31 to 42, choose the answer A, B, or C, which fits best according to what you hear. Complete your answers as you listen. Now look at extract 1.
Yes. Now I hope you understood what the instructions are.
You'll hear two different extracts. In this part of the test, you'll hear two different extracts. In each extract, you'll hear health professionals talking about aspects of their work. For questions 31 to 42, choose the answer A, B, or C, which fits best according to what you hear. Complete your answers as you listen. Now look at extract 1. Extract 1, questions 31 to 36. You hear an interview with a cardiologist called Dr. Jack Robson, who's an expert on Chagas disease. You now have 90 seconds to read questions 31 to 36.
Today we're talking to Dr. Jack Robson, a cardiologist and Chagas disease specialist in the USA. Dr. Robson, what is Chagas disease and why is it referred to as a neglected disease?
Chagas is caused by a parasite called Trypanosoma cruzi. Most sufferers become infected when they're bitten by an insect, commonly known as the kissing bug, which carries the parasite.
Right.
People often don't realize they've been bitten, and during the initial phase of the infection, symptoms are normally mild or absent.
Okay.
70% of those infected never develop complications. For the other 30%, the disease tends to remain silent for a long time, often 30 years, but it eventually enters a chronic phase characterized by serious cardiac, digestive system, and neurological disorders. About 7 million people worldwide are thought to have Chagas, but it attracts relatively little publicity or funding for research. This indifference is largely down to it being primarily a disease of marginalized communities in Latin America, where it's endemic. You need resources to force significant action.
Right, I see. And are there any concerns in the USA about Chagas?
Yes, the insect carrying the parasite is actually endemic to the southern U.S. states. Since 1955, however, no more than 30 people have been bitten and infected while in the USA. The alarming thing, though, is that it's become apparent that large numbers of first-generation and some second-generation immigrants from Latin America carry Chagas, around 300,000.
Right.
These people won't infect others, apart from congenitally and possibly through blood.
Okay. Today we're talking to Dr. Jack Robson, a cardiologist and Chagas disease specialist in the USA. Dr. Robson, what is Chagas disease and why is it referred to as a neglected disease?
Chagas is caused by a parasite called Trypanosoma cruzi. Most sufferers become infected when they're bitten by an insect, commonly known as the kissing bug, which carries the parasite.
Right.
People often don't realize they've been bitten, and during the initial phase of the infection, symptoms are normally mild or absent.
Okay.
70% of those infected never develop complications. For the other 30%, the disease tends to remain silent for a long time, often 30 years, but it eventually enters a chronic phase characterized by serious cardiac, digestive system, and neurological disorders. About 7 million people worldwide are thought to have Chagas, but it attracts relatively little publicity or funding for research. This indifference is largely down to it being primarily a disease of marginalized communities in Latin America, where it's endemic. You need resources to force significant action.
Right, I see. And are there any concerns in the USA about Chagas?
Okay. That is the first question. Now what I am going to do is, I am opening up the option here. So what you can do is, yes, question. Yeah, this is Cannonball 001. Sorry. Yeah. So this is the question. Now, type your answer and keep it ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Okay. Those who are submit. If you are not submitting the answer, please leave the chamber. If you are not submitting the answers, better go and sleep. Because I want active people. I don't want to sleep. I am sacrificing my sleep and working for you. It doesn't mean that, okay, I'll just keep quiet. So this is the point. Now this question is here. Okay. So this is the question. Fine. Question number 001. The actual question is 31. So I'm taking this print screen. Then Yes. So the question Cannonball. Okay. Cannonball. Fine. 001. This is the question, and I am giving the copy link. This is for our classical corrections only, not new one. Copy post link. So I am giving it here. So this is the link. What I am going, this is the link. And next one, I'll also give you channel. That is group link, copy message link. This link also I am giving. Okay, now what I am asking you is, don't do anything now. Don't write the answer anywhere else. I'm going to give you, what is that? A poll. Create a poll. Quiz mode. This is Cannonball. Create poll. Quiz mode. A, B, C, and D. There are 4 options here. 4 options. 3 options. Sorry. This is 24, 630. Yeah. So 3 options. Right. This is logical reasoning. Logical reasoning strategy. Okay. So now here is the screen. I'm passing the screen because I'll explain you. I will explain you in a different strategy. You will not think what I'm going to, you will never know what I'm going to do. You will never know. There's always a suspense. So be patient because I'm making you I'm bringing out brain game. Brain involving a game involving brain. It's puzzling. So it should be surprise. So just hold on. Now here we have got this one. A, B, and C options as we have seen here. Now I have already passed the screen. Okay. I have already passed the screen. Now I am going to feed the answer. So I am going to feed the answer. Okay. Right. Yes. Yes. I have given you the option. Now you can go there and you can tick and answer there. If you want the audio, afterwards you want, you can discuss this. Okay. The audio link is here. Audio link is here. I gave the audio link. 8 students have answered already. 8 students have answered already. Right. Now, so resume. This is the audio for this one. Okay. Right. Now let us study this question. How you are going to study this question? How you are going to guess and analyze this question? This you have to apply a different strategy totally. So why does Dr. Robson regard Chagas as a neglected disease? So I'm going to show you, because these are different style of questions. Why? I'm bringing the loopholes here. Why means because. That means this is cause and effect. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. So you understand? So which word you have to focus, I'm showing you. Okay. I told you already, I'm going to show you the secrets. I don't teach too many examples. I'll teach 1 or 2 examples. Mostly I'll teach only 1 example. Okay. So, right. Fine. So why means because. So why means cause. Okay. Because means effect. That means this is unimportant now. So this is called commonality. Commonality means which is common is not important. Many people go on reading all these things, nonsense things. That's it. Now next one. This is cause. Okay. Why does Dr. Robson regard Chagas as a neglected disease? That is the reason. Why means because. Because of this, he considered as a neglected. So here, this is the effect. It is considered as a neglected disease. This is an effect. That effect is here already. It affects. So it is an effect. He is infected. Okay, infected. They are infected. That is the effect. Infected. That is the effect. Then impact. Impact means effect. Result, consequence. Infection is consequence. Effect is consequence. Impact is consequence. So you can understand that one. Because of the effect. Because it is affected. Because they are infected. Because it has an impact. So these are also eliminated. Now remaining what? How to identify questions here is important. Next one is off. So this is not that important. So what we'll do is we'll straight away eliminate. So off is not important. Preposition. Okay. In is a preposition. Off is a preposition. No need. The next one, article. The is an article. Okay. And next one, is an article. Next, it is a pronoun. They pronoun. It's a pronoun. So these are pronouns. Are is a helping verb. Is a helping verb. Okay. Now, so mainly is an adverb, but not important. Three things are important: noun, adjective, and verb. Noun, adjective, and verb. These are these are the important things. These are the important things. Then next one, relatively is an adverb. ly word, adverb. And don't is a negative verb. Do not. So it's a helping verb, a negative helping verb. Not is a helping verb. Not. Do is a verb and not is helping verb. Sorry, negative. So remove. Often is adverb. Remove. Often is an adverb. Remove. Okay, next one. Okay. Next one, severe. Severe is an adjective. Is severe. Severe is an adjective. Okay, number. Small number of cases. Now here, out of the remaining words, social groups, patients, then severe in small number of cases. So now if you see very carefully, this is talking about groups. And this is talking about patients. And this is talking about cases. So is it related to groups or patients or cases? So patients don't realize. So realization of the patients, awareness of the patients, knowledge of the patients. So here number of cases. Number of cases. And here social groups. Social groups. So most important word is groups. And here most important word is patients. Noun is more important. Then here the most important word is cases. So you have to know what is more important here first of all. If you know, that will be very easy for you. So you have already seen and you have got the answer here. So you know what is the answer already. So no need to break your head here. Yeah. So which is the key word? Neglected because of the groups or neglected because of the patients? Patients neglected or groups neglected or cases neglected? Groups neglected, patients neglected or cases neglected? So that is very clear. Neglected. You should know the synonym of this word. Neglected. Neglected means ignored. Ignored means not given importance. Not given importance means not prominent, not prioritized. That means they are underprivileged people. Neglected people are underprivileged people. Neglected people are marginalized people. Neglected people are sidelined people. Neglected people are ignored people. Neglected people are shown disparity, differentiation. discrimination. So all these words should come into your mind. I think you understand how and why I am telling all these things. So that is the point. These are the operating words. These are the operating words. Now let us see here. In this particular groups, patients, cases. Groups, patients, cases. They are very important words. Yes. Next, I am going to open up the puzzle. Clear all drawings. Yes. Next one is yeah. Yes. This is the 31st question. Okay. This is question number 31. Okay, right. So, why I am showing you this one, you will never know. This is very, very important. Because reading, I am proving that reading and listening are one and the same. So if you do reading, it will help you in listening. If you do listening, it will help you in reading, no doubt regarding that. Now, this is the question. So you can see that question now. Now I'm going to show you something which is very, very important. Yeah. We know that there are two words which are important. Neglected because. Neglected disease. Disease is not important. Neglected because. These are the only two words important. So this is not important now. Neglected because. So that is not important. We already got the idea that this is groups. And this is patients. These are the three words, more important words. These are called as operating words. This is cases. Right, these three words. Now let us see. There is something because this is neglected, this happened, that. This is because. That means there is a twist. That means till now he told about the effect. And now he is going to give the reason. Okay, because why? Why means reason. Why? Because he failed. Why? He did not study well. He did not study well is the reason. Because he did not study well. So reason. So the reason we want. So the groups are the reason, or the patients are the reason, or the cases are the reason. So here you have to understand, okay, right, the word which is very important. What do you mean by neglected? Any one of you can tell me the meaning of the word neglected, please. Can any one of you tell the meaning of the word neglected? Write down, all of you. Write down the meanings of the word neglected. Neglected. Write down the synonyms of the meaning. I have given you a number of words now. I have given you a number of words. Do you know the meaning of, yeah, disregarded, underestimated, showing indifference, okay, sidelined, marginalized, put aside, not given priority, underprivileged. Write down whatever words you want, you can write down. I am telling you. Then partiality, shown partiality. So that's it. So Chagas is neglected because many diseases are given importance, like diabetes, tuberculosis, and other things. They are given importance. But why this Chagas disease is not given that importance? Why it is neglected? Why is it neglected? Neglected means, now you understand the words. So now you see in the paragraph, where is the word which means neglected? Two words are there. If you can identify, you can type what are the two words. Identify. What are the two words there? Select from the paragraph. It is in front of you. Two words are there. Two words are there. Type the word, please. Indifference. Yes, Annie. Very good. Indifference. Another word also I want. Another word. If you don't know the meaning, you don't understand this question. Another word. I told you this word also. This word also I told you. Anybody? Anybody? Type the word. No problem. Learn the word at least now. At least see. If you don't know. Yes, that is right. Teresa. Saritha. So marginalized is the word. Marginalized. Marginalized is the word. Marginalized means margin. Put to outside area. Margin, boundary. Pushed outside. Pushed outside. Brought to the center means given importance. Pushed aside. Margin. Margin means border. Borderlined. Sidelined. Marginalized. Margin, left margin. You are not supposed to write. Right margin. You are not supposed to write. That means the white area. See here. This is the right margin. Margin is neglected here. See here, margins are neglected. Bottom margin is neglected. You will not write anything there. You will write in the central part. You will not write in the margins. That means marginalized means neglected. Indifference means partiality. That means neglected. So there you see. This indifference is largely down to it being primarily a disease of the marginalized communities in Latin America. Communities. Community means what? Communities means what? You have to know. What now here you got the words. There is nothing in this one. You have to only identify what he is telling. So here, this is the area. Indifference. Neglected. Marginalized. Neglected. So this disease is neglected because the people are neglected. That is the meaning here. So neglected is here, indifference. Neglected is here, means marginalized. Two words are there. This indifference is largely down to it. It means a disease. It means disease. So disease is here. Disease is here. Disease is here. It being primarily a disease. This disease being primarily a disease. It means disease only. So two options you will get mostly. Not one answer, two options you will get. If one you miss, you will get another one. This disease being primarily a disease of marginalized communities. So your answer is from here. Your answer is here. From here. Yeah. So this area answer is there. This indifference is because is largely down to it being. Being means because. Being means because. Because it is primarily, because being removed and you can say because it is primarily a disease. Being means because. Being clever, he passed the exam. Because he is clever, he passed the exam. It is same. Being a clever person, he passed the exam. Being a clever person, he passed. Being a fool, he lost the exam. Being unwise, he lost the exam. That means because he is a fool, he lost the exam. Because he is unwise, he lost the exam. So being means because only. Being early to the examination hall, he had to wait for 15 minutes. Because he was early for the exam to the examination hall, he had to wait for 15 minutes. Because being means because. So be careful that one. B is because. Okay, primarily means mainly. Primarily. Being means because. Primarily means mainly. Primarily means mainly. Groups means communities. Societies, social groups. Society, social means society. Latin American society. Latin American community, Latin American society. Indian society, Indian group, social group. Social groups in India are Indian groups. Okay, societies. So Latin American societies. Okay, affects. Affects. Where it is endemic. It is affected there. It is affecting. So it is endemic. So endemic. Where it endemic. So now we can understand how the words are there. Now let us see here. Being. Because. Primarily. Mainly. Affects. It is endemic. So the society is affected. Communities means groups. Latin America, Latin American community or Latin American society. So those are the points. Those are the points. That's very clear there. I hope you understand. Synonyms are very important. Learn the synonyms. Learn the synonyms. Is largely because it's a disease of marginalized communities, means neglected communities. People are neglected, so the disease is also neglected. That's it. So this is how you have to identify. Okay. You can make reading into listening and listening into reading. No problem. So this is how it goes. Okay, listening also. If you don't understand, take the script, keep it side by side and see that it is like reading, and do reading test if you don't understand. Next. There it is. Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you one question. Listening and reading, both are related to comprehension. Comprehension means understanding. Comprehend means understand. Comprehension means understand, being able to understand. Okay, comprehend. Comprehension means understanding. So this is listening comprehension. This is reading comprehension. It is one and the same. Synonyms in reading, synonyms in listening. Try to understand. The disease is neglected because the communities itself are neglected. Communities themselves are neglected. Communities only are neglected. So how can they give importance to the disease? People only are neglected. People only are not given importance. Understood why it is difficult? Yes or no? Did you understand the style? Respond with yes or no. Fast, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, I don't have time. Don't take too much time. If it is a yes, type a yes. If it is no, type a no. Right. So this is how you have to go through the questions. If you don't know the synonyms, you will never know the synonym. Answer. It will be very difficult. Part C is difficult because of this word. Neglected means you don't know marginalized. Neglected means you don't know indifference. Primarily means you don't know mainly. Huh? Groups means you don't know communities. Social means Latin America. Society means country. You don't know. Affects means impacts, where it is a part. So this is how you have to identify. So this is the question. Now, are you interested for a second question? Sorry, not a second question, for the second question, because only one more I will give. If you want, if you are interested, say yes. If you are not interested, you say no. Only 2 questions I'll give. Only 2 questions. But I'll give you a different strategy for this one now. Yes. So, who is that? Nidhi, what is the time there? Hello, Nidhi. What is the time there?
Yes, sir. It's 20 past 6.
Morning?
Yeah.
Useless fellow you are really. Oh my God. You're
It's-
mad.
It's
You're
okay. I'll
really mad.
sleep in the morning. I'm off today. I'm off from work.
I know you are off from work. That's why I permitted, but it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I did not realize. Otherwise, I should have told you. Okay, fine. So you do one thing then. You attend this full session and tomorrow you take rest in the morning, okay? You can attend the afternoon batch.
Okay,
No.
sir.
Okay, or if you are tired, you can attend morning session, no problem. My back. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll just finish listening. Then.
Yeah. So I don't think my back is aching. Maybe I cannot take writing also. Tomorrow morning I can take. Okay. So we are going for the second set. Second question. Yeah. Question number 32. 002. Okay. So that's it. So here is the second question. So here it is. Right. Cannonball 002. Fine. So this is the question. Copy post link. This is the post link. And copy message link. Yes. That is the message link. So now you have the question here. Fine. I'm going to play the audio. Right.
Yes, the insect carrying the parasite is actually endemic. Disease tends to remain silent for a long time. Kissing. People often don't realize they've been bitten, and during the initial phase of the infection, symptoms are normally mild or absent.
Okay.
70% of those infected never develop complications. For the other 30%, the disease tends to remain silent for a long time, often 30 years, but it eventually enters a chronic phase, characterized by serious cardiac, digestive system, and neurological disorders. About 7 million people worldwide are thought to have Chagas, but it attracts relatively little publicity or funding for research. This indifference is largely down to it being primarily a disease of marginalized communities in Latin America, where it's endemic. You need resources to force significant action.
Right, I see.
The lady's
And
voice.
are there
The
any
question is
concerns in the
changing.
USA about Chagas?
Yes, the insect carrying the parasite is actually endemic to the southern U.S. states. Since 1955, however, no more than 30 people have been bitten and infected while in the USA. The alarming thing, though, is that it's become apparent that large numbers of first-generation and some second-generation immigrants from Latin America carry Chagas, around 300,000.
Right.
These people won't infect others, apart from congenitally and possibly through blood transfusion, but a significant proportion end up chronically ill.
And for the benefit of our listeners, can you describe an individual case?
Well, this year, a Bolivian woman, let's call her Marisol, asked me if she could be tested for Chagas. She's a long-term U.S. resident, but she'd recently been on vacation and Bolivia symptoms are normally mild or absent.
Okay.
70% of those infected never develop complications. For the other 30%, the disease tends to remain silent for a long time, often 30 years, but it eventually enters a chronic phase characterized by serious cardiac, digestive system, and neurological disorders. About 7 million people worldwide are thought to have Chagas, but it attracts relatively little publicity or funding for research. This indifference is largely down to it being primarily a disease of marginalized communities in Latin America, where it's endemic. You need resources to force significant action.
Right, I see. And are there any concerns in the USA about Chagas?
Yes, the insect carrying the parasite is actually endemic to the southern U.S. states. Since 1955, however, no more than 30 people have been bitten and infected while in the USA. The alarming thing, though, is that it's become apparent that large numbers of first-generation and some second-generation immigrants from Latin America carry Chagas, around 300,000.
Right.
These people won't infect others, apart from congenitally and possibly through blood transfusion, but a significant proportion end up chronically ill.
And for the benefit of our listeners,
Question
can you
changed.
describe an individual case?
Okay.
Well, this year, a Bolivian woman, let's call her Marisol.
Okay, that is the third question. So now you have seen, we are going it, understood the points. So now we are going a little faster. So, right, Cannonball 002. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Yes, you can submit your answer. Yes, now I am going to create a poll. So I already given you the link. create poll with mode A, B, C. Right. Comment. Logical reasoning. Strategy. Okay. Yeah, I have given you the answer. You can click there. Just tick A or B or C. You can click there. Yes. So there you are. So Anita joined classical conference now. Okay, good. At least you joined now. Yes. So you got the answer there. So 12 people gave the answer. So the link is the same thing. So that is the link. Yeah. Right. So now let us see the fourth option. Okay. So this is $32,002. Okay. There is the question. So this is the last question for now. You can see very clearly. Okay. Oh my God. I put out the fan. Okay. Right. There is the screen in front of you. Okay. Dr. Robson says that concerns means worries, okay, problems, difficulties. Worries, problems, difficulties are concerns or the result of. Because of, result means because. Why? Because. Same question. There also because. Why means because. Here also because. Result of means because only. Now the concerns means problems. Okay. Problems means alarming, shocking. That is the word there, shocking thing. Shocking thing. Okay. Apparent that large numbers. Okay. Large numbers. They carry chagas, that is around 300,000. Okay. You can see there. 300,000. Okay, it is talking about the figures. Large numbers. Large numbers. 300,000. So where it is, how many people? How many people? Okay, carry have chagas. The disease. Okay. So now the alarming thing, though, is that it's become apparent. Apparent means very clear. Apparent means very clear. That means everyone knows. Everyone knows means people are aware. People are aware means there has been a greater awareness. All the people came to know about this. Greater awareness. So now let us see how it is going. Concerns. It's alarming problems. Concern is a problem. Okay. Concern is a problem. Okay. Concern is a problem. Okay. Concerns are because of these things. Why? Because of the large number of people. Large numbers. And this large numbers is 300,000. Okay. So greater awareness. Greater awareness means clear. Everyone know. Apparent, it means it is very clear. Means everyone knows. Okay. How many people? 300,000. Disease. Chagas. Have. Carry. So that's very clear for you now. I hope you understand. Concerns. Concerns means problems. The alarming things. The alarming things, the shocking points, the tension, all these words. So, how many people? 300,000. Large numbers. Have. They carry. Disease. Chagas. That is quite enough for you. So simple. Carry means have. Chagas means disease. Awareness means apparent. Okay. Concerns means alarming things. Okay. So like that you have to relate. And it will be very easy for you to understand. Yeah. Now let us see that. Now we have print screen. That is the explanation. Okay. Last question for today. Understood. Say yes or no. First. Yes or no. 30 seconds. You should relate. You should understand this way. Then only. This is the reason why people get wonderful result. Yesterday, Chandralekha, she got 450, 450, 460 reading. How can they get? Because of this. So if you follow techniques, it will be easy for you to understand. Okay. So all the students, 1, 2, 3 students who joined. So I hope you understood everything. Now what I want you is your feedback. Please. What? Number one. What new things did you learn today? Number 2, was this a beneficial session? Was this a beneficial session? Why? Number 3, can you grade the session? Can you grade the session 0 to 10? What score you can give to this session? And fourth one, any suggestions? Any suggestions, comma, requests, slash, any suggestions, requests, or concerns? Right, come on. Now I'll be talking to the new students. Hello, Sinju. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it's clear.
Sinju.
Yes, sir. It's clear. It's clear.
Okay, was the session beneficial for you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this too much or do you need this?
No, sir. It's okay.
Okay, you need this or is it too much?
No, it's not too much. But first one, I felt is somewhat difficult. But the second one, it was when sir was explained. That time I understood little more.
Okay, right. Then next one is where is this girl? Hello, Anita. Anita is an old student.
Sir, please say so.
Hello, Anita.
Sir, hi, sir.
Yeah. Is it clear to you?
Yeah, it's clear, sir,
But
but a bit confusing to pick up the answer.
because you are already tired working 10 hours or 8 hours in the duty, no? No problem. Okay, it will be easy afterwards. Slowly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
No problem. No practice based on this guidance, and you'll get it easy. Of course. Even I'm also tired. See, I thought I'll take one writing, but I don't think I can take now. Next. Fine. Yeah, Nidhi.
Yes, sir.
What is that you wanted to say? Come on, tell me.
Sir, I did when I do listening, I got really poor score, very bad score in part C. So overall I get 30 plus 31, but I really want to learn the strategies how to crack part C. Today I learned like how to eliminate extra words. I meant to say that how to highlight the specific information, no, operational information, and then I think that will help me to find out the answer, because now I can concentrate on listening, because before I was really struggling to listen and read it together, but now I will try like this. But this time my both questions were wrong, but I'll try to practice it.
Okay. And Anvi Jacob. Anvi.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Okay, good night. You go, get lost, go and sleep.
Yeah, bye.
And if you come here again 1 more second, I'll kill you. Go.
Okay,
Next
bye.
one. Anvi Jacob. Annie Matthew. Annie Matthew, why are you there till this night? Tomorrow morning you can come, no? Hello, Annie. I told you already. Morning you can come. Okay. Next, Manpreet Kaur.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to go to Gurdwara Sahib and you did not go. Very bad you are.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, what did you learn? You are sleepy, huh?
No, sir, I'm suffering from fever.
You are suffering from fever. Give me little, no problem. Okay, come on, tell me, what did you learn today?
Importance of synonymous and how to find the answer and correlate the words. In listening C part, I'm also too much poor. Only 4 to 5 question is right.
Questions are right, not is right. 4 to 5
right.
questions.
Only 5 to 6.
Okay.
Only
okay.
5 to 6. Sometimes is 7 to 8, like mostly 5 to 6. Now I
Okay, if you
try
get 7
to
to 8, you can celebrate, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
Work hard, work hard.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one thing, tell me one thing. If we write the audio, I think, keyword in audio, it is benefit for me or not? Means when speaker is speak something like write the keyword, and after that if we correlate the answer option, it is beneficial for us or not?
And there are multiple strategies. It depends on question to question.
Okay.
It depends on question to question. But if you study, it was always beneficial for you. Okay. And next, Emmanuel. Welcome to our classical corrections. First time I think you are here. I don't know whether you will unmute or not, but if you unmute, it is a hi from my side. Share your experience. What did you learn today? You can unmute.
Hi,
Yes,
sir.
Yeah, Emmanuel. A name is Emmanuel and girl's voice is coming. What is this?
That's my son, sir.
Your son's name. So next time when you come, you come with your name. What is your name?
My name is Lena, sir.
Lena, first time you have come here?
No, sir. In between, I came.
No, you came, you
But
attended my previous sessions, anything?
yes, sir. Yes.
I don't know you, that's why I'm asking. Okay, no problem, no
Yes, sir.
problem. Okay,
Yes.
I thought you came for the
Attended.
first time. Okay, tell me. So how were the sessions? What did you learn?
That session is very good, sir. Actually, I don't know how to eliminate the wrong answer in between. But now I realize how to eliminate the wrong answer, and your explanation was also perfect. I think
Okay.
it will help to know more about hereafter.
Okay. Next, Shakila.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shakila.
Sir, today only I understood how to analyze this question and with the answer. It is very useful for me, seriously.
Okay. Then
Thanks.
next, Reshma. Reshma, share your experience. Okay, Shahala. Teresa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, share your experience, Teresa.
Yes, sir. Today it is very beneficial to me. Especially, I do most of the time mistake only while listening, which is related to the option that only I select the answer. That is wrong only. But today I came to know what is the importance of the synonyms and how to choose the answer.
Right. Sri Lata.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
As always, the explanation was really very understandable. And as the days are going on, sir, I think I'm really able to understand the analysis of the particular listening or reading part of it. The way they are trying to convey the message in the form of reading or listening, I'm able to catch to an extent. I think this is really beneficial. This explanation is perfect, as always.
Okay, fine, fine. So this Lena appears to be little sharp enough. Hello, Lena, can you share your experience? Not this experience, I'm asking you. When is your test date, Lena?
I am not taken the date, sir.
You have not taken the date. Are you working?
No, I'm not working.
Okay, okay. So you did not take the test date. You are not working. Okay, fine. I think your tone and your style also appears to be like you are studious and you are little serious. Okay, if you need anything, you can contact me. And we had 7 placements. So out of them, 3 already joined and 1 is joining tomorrow. Okay, 2 yesterday and 1 today, and tomorrow 1 is joining. Sri Lata or Haripriya from Tirupati. So she is joining tomorrow. So 3 more places are left. If at all, I'm not asking you to come and join. It's not necessary. But if at all, I felt that you are a little bit serious. So I'm giving up an option. If you had said, I am working, sir, then definitely I would have said, I would not have called you. I would not have told you this option. And second thing you told, I did not book my place, sir. So that is why I'm giving you an option. I'm keeping it open. If you are interested, you can approach me. If you are not interested, just forget. Because many students come to me. I don't need students. Students come to me because they come through reference. So I like the way how you spoke, and you are little polite and down to earth, I felt. So that's why I came back to you and I asked you. And when I asked, you said, I'm not working. Number one, that is one positive thing, because normally working people, I don't give normally. Only in extraordinary cases I'll give. Then second thing is, you said I did not book the test. I was very happy. So there are only very few students who don't book the test, first prepare 100%, then they test, then they prove themselves, then they go. After sir gives permission, they go for the exam. So like that one. So because you did not book the test, I thought I gave you this option. Okay, that's it. That's done. And you can take my number from the Telegram channel if you want. Right. Okay. So,
Okay. Reach you.
right. So today, that's the end of the day. I'm little tired. So tomorrow morning, I'll take writing and speaking, and we'll take two questions listening and 2 questions reading tomorrow morning, and again tomorrow afternoon, and again tomorrow evening, and again tomorrow night. So totally we'll consider 8 questions in listening, 8 questions in reading tomorrow. So fine. Have a nice day. How many of you are interested to join the session tomorrow? Okay. All the regular sessions, regular students only. Those who are registered, they can attend the sessions. You can send me a message and I'll send you the link. So who? Oh, see, is this Chicha? I don't know who is this Chicha. Hello, Chicha. Somebody's message. I am interested. Okay, if you're interested, then you can. Interested for the class or for the sessions, for the course? I don't know what for you are saying interested. So you have to be clear. Okay, no problem. This is my number for you. I'm typing here 9877867360. This is the number. Okay, +91. Okay. So the class is for the regular students tomorrow. Okay, this is it. And this is my number. So you can contact me. So morning we'll start the session at 10:30. 10:30 or better 11. 11 a.m. So good night. Good night. Select all. Copy. Yeah, that's it. And those who have written letters, okay, those who are going for the exams, those who are going for the exams, who are going for the exams on the 23rd, okay, message me, 23rd October, okay, 23rd October, who is there? Who is there for the 23rd October? Manpreet and anybody else? Manpreet, daily 3 letters you have to write. Morning 1, afternoon 1, evening 1. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Teresa, you also morning 1, afternoon 1, evening 1. Shakila also. Okay, Shakila, morning, afternoon, evening. Those whoever is there. So write, and I am already correcting your letters. Okay, many of the letters are corrected. And only the thing is, don't just leave the letter and go off. Call me, raise your hand, and then contact me. So I'll call you one by one and I'll correct your letters. If you don't raise your hand, if you don't call me, I'm least bothered. Why should I run after you? Okay, so call me
Sir,
and get the
tomorrow
letters
I want.
corrected. Yeah, tell me.
Hello. So tomorrow I want some one personal lecture regarding all module. If you have time, please tell me.
No problem. Even if I don't have time, I will take time and make time and give you. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Remind me tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock so that I
Okay,
can
sir.
schedule.
And sir, please send me more letter.
More letters, not letter.
Letters, more letters.
Okay. Okay, I'll send you. No problem. Okay then.
Okay.
Good
Okay,
night.
so okay, good night, sir.
Oh. Oh,